Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video will be reviewing the Paco Invictus Elixir. This is the 100 ml bottle. So as far as the presentation goes, black top and handles here, and then the bottle itself is, I don't think you guys can see here on video, but it's basically blue when held up to a light source, and then it's kind of turns black the further the light. So when I first saw, I thought it was going to be something dark. I thought it was going to be something not as sweet as it turned out to be, mainly because of the past flankers and just because of the original Invictus. I thought it was going to be something kind of like a fresh and spicy, or fresh and sweet, but I didn't think it was going to be to this level of vanilla and coconut forward type of fragrance. So the atomizer on this is, it's just like any other fragrance. It does, I would say, lead more to the male side. I would honestly go ahead and say that it is male. It's not fragrance. Retails for, I believe, around $150, $160, and on discounters you can find it. I got this one right here for around $100. Projection in Sillage goes, both 10 out of 10s. This will project and will create a bubble around you for a very long time, and it does leave a good scent trail. I have gotten compliments with this just because it's a pretty loud fragrance and it does last a long time. The key with this here is to not overspray. Definitely do not overspray with this, because you will annoy the people around you and you will get a headache yourself. Very strong fragrance. So I would say try to do about 3 sprays, and you should be good with 3 sprays of this fragrance. It's a wintertime cologne. You could still wear this in the summer, in my opinion, but you just have to put in way less sprays, like 2, I would say. I wore this during the summertime and I put on 4 sprays, and it was very headache inducing. So try to do 2 at most. You don't really need a lot. And now, after smelling this fragrance, I did read the notes on that it had other things in here like incense and patchouli, but honestly it's just a very linear fragrance. I do get those notes that they're talking about, but they just quickly go away, like in 15 minutes or so. It just, on my skin at least, they play around with the coconut and with the vanilla, and I think when they say there's incense and patchouli, in my view, it's just that one of, or either the coconut or the vanilla is dark, kind of smoky. Not, this fragrance is not smoky at all, but it has something dark about it. So I would say the vanilla is pretty dark in a good way, but the coconut is normal, just toned down a bit, but it's very well blended. Very. If you've liked other Invictuses as well, I would go ahead and actually smell this in person, because it's not like the other ones good blind buy if you have the expectation it's going to be like other Invictuses. And it's a designer fragrance, so it's pretty safe. I would actually go ahead and say this is blind buy safe, but again, you guys just have to smell it in person. If you were to ask me, it's blind buy safe. This does have a huge similarity to Le Beau Le Parfum by JPG, just because of that coconut, and you really do pick up on it once this fragrance dries down. Overall, I would give this fragrance a 8.5 out of 10. If you go ahead and buy it retail, then the price point, I'm gonna talk about a bit about the cons. If you don't apply this correctly and you overspray, it will be headache inducing. On me personally, it was headache inducing, and that's how I just spray less of it. The other thing is that if you don't like sweet fragrances, definitely do not buy this. This is very sweet. If you don't like vanilla fragrances, I would not really recommend this fragrance at all. And they say that this is mainly for the male audience, but this can be neutral. This is not a summer fragrance, I would say. Definitely a wintertime fragrance.